Easy guys, Dom here from Cringy Dad Gaming. So I'm just very quickly going to show you how you can defeat Joe Ferro in the Napalm production site mission in the Division. So this is one of the missions that you'll do for the security wing of your JTF base, and I've just found that if you just basically go up a level here up to the top, you'll only really be bothered by a couple of the guys with the shields and the axes, and then Joe Ferro himself. All his other cronies who spawn in will actually stay downstairs around the balcony, which means you can actually pick them off using your sniper rifle or your assault rifle if you've got one of those. I'm just going to show you from which section in a minute. The great thing about this bit up here is you will actually have this little area here that you can kind of run round. Joe Ferro himself actually moves quite slow because of all his fuel tanks that he's carrying for his flamethrower. Obviously by shooting those flame tanks you will actually reduce his shield. If you can puncture them they will actually explode. I find kind of wear him down a little bit as you go along. You can see there the tank on the side of him. You get those little yellow kind of crosshair marks appear when you hit it, and obviously it's just exploded there as you can see. This will kind of wear him down very slowly, but the only problem you've got to be careful with this is his flamethrower has a ridiculous range on it. So, you know, obviously you can use things like some of these consumable items will, like the water example, gives you an additional damage booster to elite enemies. But don't forget as well that you will potentially be able to pick up things like explosive rounds and things like this, which I'm just trying to load into the gun now, just to see, you know, really if it's going to make any difference to the damage that you do. But this area up here, as you can see, is quite good. It's pretty well shielded in terms of you know, things around the edges of the walls to stop him from being able to kind of shoot through. I mean, I was really close to dying here. I've got no health packs, the tiniest little bit of health left. Got to be careful of these guys down below me as well, because obviously there's still enemies down below. As you can see, he's moving pretty slow. There's obviously a cooldown on how many of these consumable items you can use. You can see just down here, these guys are just all kind of stood around, not really doing much. I'm just going to pick a few of them off, but now I think if I hadn't killed those two guys there, these are the ones here wouldn't have spawned in. And obviously one of them's hit me through that hole there, but it is a good spot going right to the top here. It really does make a difference to this particular boss. I did find that if you stayed down on some of the lower levels it's much more difficult. Now obviously if you've got better weapons and maybe a higher level than these enemies, then it would be fine, but I'm doing this particular mission at, I suppose, a fairly low level really to a certain extent. Although he is the same level as me, it was still pretty challenging. Using things like, you know, stun grenades on him seem to work as well, but as you can see there, obviously the damage that we've just done to him there is the turret gun has taken quite a bit of health off him, and he's nearly dead now. Just pretty much wait for him to just pop his head around the corner. Use one of our marksman's rifles, they've got quite good damage on them. And there we go guys, hopefully this is going to be an easier way for you to be able to kill Joe Ferro, and if this has helped you, please do give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and obviously please watch this space for more Division videos. You can get all updates on Twitter, follow me at Cringy Dad, and thanks for watching.